Welcome to my religion. If you watch my videos, you must pretend that you are in a religion to really get the full experience. At least that's just what I'm suggesting. You can do it if you want to. Now, what does the religion have to do with the powers that be, the overall power structure of the world, the New World Order that they talk about, the global government, one world government? What does the religion have to do with that? The first way to answer that is to say that presently, at the inception and announcement of the religion, there is no connection, no affiliation whatsoever between the religion and the New World Order. There is none. There is none. There is none. And I have to be transparent with you. I have to be totally upfront that I have never really been approached clearly about this. I've had some suspicions that possibly people were sent to me at times in the past, but nothing in a major way. I was never really harangued or harassed or pursued to the extent that they really were trying to take over what I was doing or recruit me. I mean, the last time that I was subject to recruitment was after I filled out the United States Civil Service. What is the thing you do when you're 18? Because they don't have mandatory conscription, but you have to sign up for it just in case they want to come and get you. All males have to do that at 18. But after I did that, I had gone to the recruiter by the inviting of the recruiter, I guess. I don't think that I went down to the office myself, but I had an appointment. I went down there, and I repeatedly went back, and I took all their military testing, and this is for the Army branch, and they really try to recruit me. So I went out on a few invites, events that they had at the nearby base. I think I went once or twice. There was a base. In fact, I don't even think it was the Army base. It was another branch of the military. But if that's possible, anyhow, I'll have to get more into that for that part of my biography. But for right now, it's just safe to say that I haven't been recruited into anything. I have worked under like a bureaucracy function in small government. I keep looking at my collar. You know what? I really don't like collars. I don't like collars. Are you looking at the collar as much as I am? Anyhow, let's not be distracted. We've got to keep a focus here. We cannot be comical. You've got to be serious and dead on serious. Straight up. That's important for religion. It's not a comical thing. So that's how I answer to you about the New World Order, in all honesty, sincerely, and I have to be transparent about these things. But here, I've told you no, so you don't have to worry, but here I'm going to open up again the whole issue by saying the answer at another level, that I am considering the possibility that it might come up in the future, because I see much more than the average person how much evil is in the governments of the world, the New World Order, how they're conspiring, and they do things all wrong. They're just a bunch of bungling fools, if you ask me. And I'm a hell of a person to ask on that subject. I see right through them. I see their flaws. I see their stupidity. I see their disrespect of the masses. But, that's not the worst of it. It's the fact that they just really don't know what they're doing. They're new at it. These are amateurs. So I don't see it as total, complete evil. I just see it as default evil, because they just get together and it just is an evil, nasty mess. It's not like they're trying to be evil. I mean, yeah, they're trying to be evil, but how evil can each of those political individuals be? You know, it's a joke. Sure, they go out and they murder all kinds of people, even the people that are trying to help them, and just cancel them out when it serves, you know, their purpose. Cover it up and just murder your henchmen or something, or murder a bunch of babies in another country because they're trying to get the oil. This is evil. This cannot be excused. Having said that, though, if they're all trying to get together and organize the world under a superior, efficient infrastructure and organization, then I have to be for it. I have to align this religion towards that, become an integral part of it, and influence it, because the religion will be the spiritual power behind it. The religion will be the heart of it, the heart and soul. And like I would say, the United States and many of the modern countries, the major fault that they have is that they've gotten rid of the prophet. They've kept the king, calling it different things. It doesn't matter. Whoever's in charge is still there. But the person that can question them and criticize them and actually take them out of power, the oversight, the unbiased watcher and critic and skeptic, is the prophet, or whatever we want to call it. But that part of it they've taken out. They don't want that anymore. They think the government is separate from it, when it's far from the case. We need the prophet to be back in power. And I wouldn't mind that for our religion. So, having said in the beginning that I have no connection to the NWO or all these UN plans and their power over the world, yet I am considering how we're going to handle it. So I will have to say, in concluding this matter, is that I really don't want you to be paranoid about it, but we've got to come out at the end of this victorious. And I'm not talking about compromising. I'm not talking about becoming some superficial state religion. No way. So we've got to keep at this, because history will show us that if we do not align ourselves or have some kind of relationship with the powers that be, we will become persecuted. It's coming, and I foresee it. So I already know that we've got to make moves and present ourselves as open to consideration on these matters. And then that's where all the hard work and the difficulty is going to come in. So we've got a long road ahead of us, a long winding journey that this is going to be. And I just need to tell you that there's no other way to handle it. You can't just pretend you have nothing to do with these things in the future and yet expect that you're going to create a religion that has any valid influence. I mean, I either do this, you know, and be, you know, how just, you know, do a few YouTube videos, or you go out, you go for the gold, you make it known, and you just take on the whole enchilada. That's what it's about. Thanks for listening, folks. Make your comments. I really want to hear what you have to say, even if you're paranoid and you're like, oh, I can't trust you. See, I knew you were going to be the new world religion. See, I knew that that's what this was. I knew that you were the Antichrist. Yeah, right. Okay, well, you know, watch some of my other videos and see, like, how I don't compromise. If there's anything that I really think about myself, I could tell you in so many ways that I've been a failure and made so many mistakes, and I do have a lot of flaws and weaknesses. But one thing that I would not tell you is that the world could corrupt me, that where I would become some kind of two-faced, evil, corrupted politician. There is no way possible for that to happen. So, having said that, I will say my prayers as I always do. So be it that we will be what we have to be, the closest to truth that we could ever be, and serve that purpose for all the people and humanity so that they can come to it and benefit and be part of it. Favorite this, share it with all your friends, and make it into a playlist. And make sure you're subscribed, because YouTube is flawed. It may have unsubscribed you and you didn't know it.